Healthcare workers are waiting to see what happens now that a judge has ruled against the state's COVID vaccine mandate for nurses and other healthcare providers. Eric joins us live with the details and next steps now that the law is no longer in effect. Eric, what more can you tell us tonight?
Good evening, and we've reported on previous lawsuits having to do with religious freedom and constitutional rights, but this one is different because it's on the grounds of the state's powers and if they're overstepping. For those who are against the vaccine mandate, this news is the first victory in the process to end it, says attorney Steve Modica.
This case represents a different theory than some of the cases that preceded it. For example, the cases that preceded it mostly focused on civil rights issues.
You may recall those previous lawsuits on the grounds of religious freedom concerns and constitutional rights. But the courts ultimately refused to block the mandate in 2021. Modica says this latest lawsuit out of Syracuse is different and essentially makes an argument that the Department of Health doesn't have the authority to implement this mandate.
I would expect there to be an appeal to what's called the appellate division. That court will weigh in. That court might agree with the judge's decision, may disagree.
The plaintiffs saying the mandate originated at the beginning stages of the pandemic when the governor had emergency powers. In 2021, those powers were rescinded, but the mandate was adopted as permanent. This is what the plaintiffs believe is an overstep of powers. Modica says a lot has changed since the pandemic first hit and believes a combination of COVID fatigue, less severe cases, and widespread staffing shortages could be key factors moving forward.
There is difficulty in filling so many positions that the labor market shortage, I think, is making people rethink this a little bit too, because as much as it would be ideal from the perspective of some to have everybody be fully vaccinated and boosted, that if we don't have enough people to provide the care that we need, that's a problem, right?
And Modica says the state has an option to request an interim relief, meaning they can make a case to convince the courts that the mandate is important enough to stay while this moves through the court system. The spokesperson from the Department of Health tells us they are exploring options. They disagree with the court's ruling, and they say the mandate is in place to protect those most vulnerable. In Rochester, Eric News 8.
Eric, thank you. A spokesperson for the New York State Health Facilities Association says he does not believe the court ruling will dramatically change the current staffing crisis, but says it has a chance of bringing back the small percentage who quit. We've reached out to our hospital systems and are waiting for comment.